bit emotional, and we want to talk about balls instead. So we're going to talk about balls. I saw this thumbnail right here, and I was like, damn. What am I looking at? We're going to take a look at the insane world of alternate health. But before we get into that video, make sure you like this video itself and sub to the channel if you enjoy these kind of reactions. And also, if you want to come here and yap with us live on twitch.tv, you can come and join me on twitch.tv/Attlee. We would love to have you here. There's a link in the description if you ever want to come by. I appreciate y'all watching it. Now let's get into it. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun.
Welcome back to the Papa Meat channel. How you doing? How you doing? Come on in and sit on down, because today we're talking about alternative medicine. Now see, here's the thing, guys. I have a lot of friends who refuse to go to the doctor. And I don't blame them. Going to the doctor's office, it's weird, it's sterile. There's usually definitely at least 3 people there that don't want to be in that profession at all, and you're like, you're supposed to be my guardian angel here, and I don't know, I feel all weird about it. But it's opened up my mind to the idea of maybe diving into some alternative medicine. So maybe medicine, not necessarily scientific.
I have never understood why you want to do alternative medicine when you have the medicine right there. Why are you trying to craft a new type of medicine whenever you have the medicine right there?
Proven to do anything, but holistically, spiritually, it might do wonders for me.
Religion or something
As well. And today I wanted to dive deep down the online rabbit hole of
Is it loud?
alternative medicine.
Let me reduce it.
Ooh. Well, is that okay?
Man.
Well, you're probably wondering, Hunter, what exactly is alternative health?
Is the
Alternative
Zaza?
medicine is a term used to describe treatments or cures that have no scientific backing, like traditional medicine, but rely on testimonials, anecdotes, spirituality, religion, superstition, or supernatural energies to promote their effectiveness for their healing powers. Which it's also known as like pseudoscience or new age medicine. You've probably seen it thrown around, or maybe you have hippie mom.
Bro science, hippie science, you know.
Mom. I don't know, however you want to describe.
Because you're stubborn or don't accept medicine, but you're trying to make medicine, aren't you, with this like substitute medicine? Like, it doesn't, it's backward stupid. Like, do you get what I mean? Like, you're trying to take medicine, but you don't want to take medicine. You're trying to figure something out. What is it? How does it make sense, man?
Subscriber who maybe throws these terms around. I don't know. Don't shoot the messenger. A
You
lot of
tell them.
alternative medicines are traditional or cultural, but there are new alternative health products
Ooh,
and
I have one of these. These are nice.
tips popping up every
nice.
day,
Good for your
most
skin.
of which have no proof they work and are just plain dangerous advice that is thrown around online, which makes it kind of funny and also makes a lot of the proponents of these people just kind of little goobers. Little
JoJo, I
goobers
love
out there,
JoJo.
right? And let me tell you, I am not the pinnacle
JoJo's
of health.
one of my favorite animes. Which
No,
stand I would have?
Look at me. Dad's sick.
What are you sick with, Dad?
Bro, I don't remember the name.
I wish I could crown command so bad. I really wish I could.
Try yawning.
People say yawning, or what's the thing, the tongue thing? Put your tongue in the roof of your mouth. Isn't that what Natalie Portman does or whatever? I thought I was gonna just say, wait, we want to thank today's sponsor, which is Gamer Subs, one of our favorite sponsors. And I got a beautiful thing to say. My flavor, raw meat, is back in stock, baby. Ooh, it tingles the senses. It makes you a better man.
I think I would have Beach Boy.
The best thing about Gamer Subs is, one, you help little old me, but also it's sugar-free. It's keto friendly. You know, they have non-caffeine options. Maybe you don't want to be all jazzed up in the night. Maybe you just want some nice taste brewing around your mouth. Well, Gamer Subs is here to help. And like I said, my flavor, raw meat, is available right now. So go try it out and let me know what you think below. I appreciate you Gamer Subs so much for sponsoring the video, and back.
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna say Golden Requiem. Fuck it.
Which, because
Like the way he slapped Diablo with that thing. Oh, dude, that's crazy.
Way of thinking. People are also very susceptible to getting in information.
Just take
because they don't trust big government hospitals where people spend a lot
Giorno's
of money.
fucking
Like the biggest scam on
ultimate
Earth,
just
which is health
stand,
insurance.
and then
The
I use
deductible
that
Highway
if I
health
can.
insurance makes you want to jump off a
That thing was
bridge.
OP.
And then I would be in
What am I
even more
listening to?
trouble
I forgot what we were
from the damage
watching.
I did from jumping off the bridge. I'd be paying even more out of pocket, Nick. So now you have people like alternative medicine gurus and other people selling kinds of products and practices on online courses or weird medicines. Would you put Liver King a bit in alternative health?
He's on the list.
Oh, he's on the list. Oh.
How is liver? I guess you're right, but the thing is that he's like a scam artist, isn't he? He does a lot of steroids and says that you should eat liver to look like him. I guess it is alternative health.
Excited.
Spoiler.
Yeah, a little spoiler.
Damn.
But it just leads people. You get like people like the Andy
The
Elliott's,
meat guy.
you know.
It's the dude that eats livers. raw livers. He eats raw livers all the time, and he says that this is the thing you have to eat to become as big as him, and this is like filled with so much protein and stuff. It's disgusting as fuck. It's nasty. But what you know also is that he didn't get big because of the livers he's eating. He got big because he's doing a fuck ton of steroids.
Is Shannon Blake back on this list?
Well, she probably believes in alternate.
Yeah.
Oh, it is gross. Yeah, I don't
She's
know.
got to pop back up on the list sometime. Alternative medicine gurus prey on the fears people have of modern medicine and doctors by providing them with an alternative to having go to the doctor. So people who don't want to go to the hospital, people who don't like doing these kinds of things, they get their health advice on Instagram.
It was the roids all along.
Because they do know better than doctors.
Yeah.
Because maybe a guy has a cool tribal tattoo.
Yeah.
Maybe he's a skinny.
Forget the guy that studied medicine half of his life. Forget him. No. The hippie down the street making TikToks that he does these dance moves and he's telling you about this new cream that are made of shit and livers. That's the guy you should listen to.
The old guy, and you're like, he's really old and I'm really fat, and you look how skinny and healthy he is. He's got to know something right. And I don't want to say that all of these people are bad. Probably the majority of them are just giving like healthier lifestyle tips, right? I don't think everyone who believes.
There's a guy around where I live that supports stuff like this, but he says that the vaccine have trackers and some shit like that about the government and stuff too. Yeah, I think he's just insane. I mean,
alternative medicine.
I know a lot of people are off the vaccine, but like trackers, like what? Like you think we chipped?
Is a fucking monster or anything. We will be going into some people who are a little gooby, but we're also going to be talking about some people who are just doing better practices. But
Like, I think there are some insane alternative health stuff that are stupid, but there are some things that are nasty. You know, there's a lot of people out there that drink their own urine because they think it's healthy for them. They don't drink water, they drink their own urine all the time. It's so fucking disgusting. Like, what the? How did you smash your head like this?
Maybe
Why are
that's
you
kinda
doing
funny.
this?
I think that's fair. But worst of all, peddling alternative medicine can lead people to delaying treatments for diseases and illnesses that are very easily curable. So it's just like maybe believing in some of this stuff could be a very simple fix.
I think that's one of the most common alternative medicines as well. Like, that's the thing.
Where modern medical practices are at, or even like medical technology, but because you maybe believe in something. Isn't that what happened with fucking Steve Jobs or something? Even Steve Jobs, the co-founder of Apple, died due to not receiving treatment for a very treatable form of pancreatic cancer, and instead tried alternative medicines that did not work until it was far.
That is crazy that someone this smart, like someone like Steve Jobs, didn't trust medicine as a billionaire that has the money to get the best doctors, the best medicine possible of the quality of medicine. And he decided to do this hunga bunga dunga dunga bunga stuff. Like, what the?
It did not work until it was far too late. For 9 months, he refused to undergo surgery for his pancreatic cancer, a decision he later regretted as his health declined.
I've never seen this photo of him.
Instead, he tried a vegan diet, acupuncture, herbal remedies, and other treatments he
Why
found
do all of this instead of just getting the help? I've seen this TikTok. I love this guy.
online before finally having surgery in July of 2004. But it was too late, which, you know what? That's fucking admirable. Steve Jobs being a billionaire and being at the hub of technological civilization.
I can understand you don't have the money and live in America where medicine is super expensive and you're trying to find alternatives. I can understand that. But a billionaire that has infinite money that he will barely ever spend like a small portion of cannot spend money to get the best treatment for his own life is insane to me.
Just kind of funny.
On his deathbed, he was crying. Please, please.
On Steve Jobs'
I bet he
deathbed,
regretted
Elon
the
was,
fuck
like,
out of
shaking.
that.
He had like apple in his hand. He's like, now Tim Cook, whatever you do.
Oh, this is so good.
God damn it, that's good.
You know, like you have Steve Jobs here that wouldn't even take medicine. Meanwhile, you have that fucking dude. There was like this billionaire guy that owns one of the biggest banks. Like he owns all the banks. He died recently, but this man had like 10 heart surgeries. He kept replacing his heart with a younger heart all the time. It's like some kind of some James Bond villain. And this rich dude here spends so much money to live longer. Meanwhile, you have Mr. Jobs over here not spending money to save his own life over a simple treatment.
Don't make another color of the iPhone.
Still watching
And I
that? This
loved
just
how
started.
That was like
We're
a
only
huge
5 minutes
practice
in.
with his forever. And as soon as that bitch
This is a
died, Tim Cook's just
36
like,
minutes video.
"We're going to do
37.
the whole goddamn rainbow," because he's gay.
Is he?
Now that we know what alternative medicine is and health gurus and all that kind of stuff, we can actually start diving into them, which I want to dive into my favorite one first. Perineum sun exposure, or more commonly known as butthole sunning.
Damn.
I'm not flexible enough. This is why I'm in hot yoga right now, dude. I see people doing this kind of stuff with their back, you know, just also that rock would be hot. I bet you that person's back is scorched right now. Can you imagine that? There are several versions of this, including Yanni, your vagina, and ballsack sunning, but they all follow the same basic
Hi,
principle.
Choco.
You lay on the ground on your
So who want to join in? Is a homie? You see, there's a third guy as well. Can you imagine you're going out to tan your balls or your asshole with your homies? Bro, what is this? No shame, man.
back like a baby with your legs in the air, and you spread your asshole
What
so
the
it can be
fuck?
sunburned. Like a banana chip. Every time I see banana chips, I always want to eat one of them, but then I look at it and it looks like an asshole, and I'm like, do a little scratch and stuff. And I'm like,
Are you okay? What the fuck did you just say?
They claim that because your asshole doesn't get as much sun as the rest of your body, spreading it towards the sun for only 30 seconds is like the equivalent of giving yourself 8 hours worth of sun exposure and vitamin D. Put your legs up, have your asshole wink at the sun for 30
I can
seconds.
see why people believe this.
Is the same as being outside.
Aloha,
for
yeah,
8
doing
hours.
good.
We have a
Hi,
guy here who's going
hi,
to tell
welcome.
us
How are you
a
doing
little
today?
bit about it right now.
Okay, here we are, guys. You guys
Bro, and it's always like a 90-year-old man.
ask about the butthole sunning all the
Bro, what the fuck is this? It's like a 90... Who the watches this?
time, and this is another one of my practices.
Which I do like the idea of like a guy talking in this way and his asshole is just completely spread open. Do you think if you fart while you're butthole sunning, do you think it smells worse or better?
Oh, that thing's gonna be cooking.
Like a hot fart?
Yeah, it's gonna be a hot fart. It's bacon in there.
Yeah, your asshole spread is like it's just like it does one of those shoot it like a gun at somebody.
Ancient Taoists practiced perineum sunning because they believed the root chakra is the gateway
Dude, this girl... Is he doing this at a hotel? Like, what the fuck is going on?
between spiritual life and death.
I do love
She
the
having a blast? Like,
video here of the guy who's spreading his ass and his wife. At first it looks like she's like
is it? It looks like she's trying not to look at it, or she. I don't know what's going on,
blocking
man.
the view, like she's like, good God. And the guy has no emotion on his face either. He's
He
just
doesn't
like,
give a. He's chilling, man.
people claim that it helps with things like your circadian rhythm and sleep, increased libido, a significant spike in vitamin D levels, and mood boosting.
How are you
Cleansing your
doing today,
genitals of
Hannah?
bad
Hope
energy
you're doing
and
good.
somehow,
Welcome.
quote, attracting success and positivity.
Oh
what
my!
they
Wait,
attract-
what the fuck did he just get? Ooh.
You know what the attracting
That's a lot of
success and
money.
positivity is?
That's a
having
lot
the
of money.
gall, the gumption to get on your back
A
and
lot
be
of
like,
money.
look at me, God, is what it is. It's almost like, I don't know why, but my mind is like looking at God, but doing one of those like old timey cowboy spits into one of those cans. Pling! Yeah, that's what you're doing to him. Hey, God. Hits his eye. This is what it feels like. Unfortunately, once again, doctors have said that all the beneficial claims
taking
that perineum
sun ray in
sunning
your
does
ass
are
increases
false,
your
and that
luck?
any health effects are just related to you being in the
Does that
sun
mean if you shove like an entire like light bulb up there, you're good to go for the rest of your life?
and getting some vitamin D exposure? So I think it should, he's basically saying the scientists are like, you're just outside. You're going to get it anyways. Here's the thing too, and I might have to try it sometime, is if I lay in the sun, do you think your asshole just feels better cooked? If it's in between some cheeks, it's always kind of warm.
What do you
right?
think
If
about
you cook
this?
it and you put it up, is it almost like having a hot potato and then wrapping it in aluminum foil and saving it for later?
You got a little sweaty. Hole.
That's what I wouldn't like. If I went out and I had sweaty soul, I would have like a handkerchief and I would
Oh
dab
God,
it.
this
I
is
take off
disgusting.
my underwear later and it looks like just like a starfish was just sucking on the little bits of my underwear, my Hanes underwear. There's also a risk of exposing a very vulnerable part of your body that never sees sun to direct sunlight for an extended period of time, which can actually increase the risk of HPV related cancers.
So you need to understand. I know this is hard to think about, but you know our bodies, right? They have gone through millions of years of evolution. And I understand there are some people out there that don't believe in evolution because, you know, God created it. So let's say God created everything, right? There's a reason why the parts that are mostly hidden tends to be more protected. Okay? There's a reason why these things tend to be protected. They need to be protected. They cannot handle all of the thing. They can't handle the sun. They can't handle this. They can't handle scratches. They can't handle this and that. You know, they're more sensitive.
Josh Brolin, Thanos, tried it and said it burnt his pucker hole and
Damn.
ruined his plans to go shopping with his family because he had to ice his asshole for several days.
That
Oh,
must
Josh,
suck,
you
man.
You're such a silly fuck.
Jeez.
I know, that was aggressive. But on
My
a similar
8th
note-
grade science teacher didn't believe in evolution. What?
We also have yoni steaming,
go have a
which is
good
the
one,
practice of
Centaur.
sitting over
Hope
steam
you feel
with
better
herbs in
tomorrow.
it to clean out or cleanse the yoni, or AKA your
Damn.
your vagina. Your pussy. Your whispering eye. Yoni steaming helps with menstrual relief, postpartum recovery, and increased circulation. Dude, I tell you what, I would, if I was a girl, I would fucking steam. Postpartum, I just shit out a baby.
Steam your
I'd want a little
pussy?
steam. Also, I tell you what too, whenever I see like those air humidifiers putting up the stuff in the air, I always put my face over it. So if I was a girl, I'd be like, I want my
Why not
pussy
just
in
take
that.
why don't you go to a
I want that
sauna?
in me. I
My
want that
mom
in
did
me
that. She steamed her
now, is what I'd
pussy.
say. Get that in my guts.
What's up, ladies? I'm Tiara, and today I'm going to teach you how to yoni steam.
I really don't like when people say kitty tip. Just say pussy. Kitty tip. Steam before your cycle to reduce menstrual cramping and lighten flow. What if I want heavy flow all the time?
And you are.
Oh, they put spices in it and then they steam it. Ah.
Hey, ladies who like a
They're
heavy
like making tea in their coochie. That's crazy.
flow like day mans, rise up.
There are a variety of ways to yoni steam, but today I'm going to use my seat that's on my website, Pretty Kitty.
He has like a fucking baby seat to sit on, man. Like, doesn't this look stupid as fuck?
Variety of ways to yoni steam, but today I'm going to use my seat that's
It does
on
help
my
a
website,
period?
Pretty Kitty LLC.
Yeah, I don't know. All I know is that you need a ice bag whenever that time comes out. If this helps. I mean, if this helps, it helps. I don't know.
.com.
All right, I gotta tell you, the VHS
Addy, don't ever say that again. For you, Kai, I will never say those words ever again.
filter they have on this video, and then it's just like on a rug.
This for you,
And this, I
okay?
mean, this looks like a torture. This is definitely either a BDSM thing or a
I don't remember
torture
what I
chair.
said.
Just a toilet seat chair on carpet is just foul.
Ice?
On carpet is
Yeah, no, wait, not ice. Hot pack, not ice. I meant hot pack. Like for your belly, underbelly, or belly itself, whenever you have the time of the full moon. I know a lot of people tend to use a hot pad or a hot bag for whenever that time happens because it eases the pain.
just wrong,
Yeah.
dude. Gonna have
What?
a couple hound dogs over there sniffing around. Better not bring the
I
bad
want to
hounds
kill
over.
us.
After
You
you,
want to
bring your
kill?
water to a boil,
Wait, no, I didn't mean ice.
you
I
can
meant
go ahead
hot.
and pour your herbs
Bro, what
in
the
and
fuck?
let your herbs simmer.
Feels like
a bit and
dying.
come
Yeah,
to
I
a
feel
boil.
bad for you. This
Kimchi?
must suck.
Like, doesn't
Doesn't
it
sound
like a
nice.
kimchi a little bit?
And the worst is that it varies between also like girl. Like some people have it. Some people are completely fucked for an entire week. Like I feel so bad for them. Every month, an entire week, they're just done.
Little kimchi steam in your pussy? Why not? Just
Time of the full moon is crazy. Hey, it's what I call it, man.
carpet in this video as I'm just like, this is just got to be the smelliest house. Just put steam all in the carpet, dude. I mean, just baked in. The guys
The
from Foot Race
time
come
has
over and they're
come.
like, I don't think the 99.9% of odor is getting destroyed in this house, dude. Looks like bone broth. A little bone broth in your pussy?
And it doesn't need to be too hot. You want to
I'm
make sure that
traumatized, Eddie. Why am I watching this? Why would you watch this? And the thing is that this video is called The Insane World of Alternate Health. I expected to hear people eat like some random nonsense or do random stupid acts. I didn't expect to this.
it's tolerable
And
enough
also Chad wanted to watch it.
for you and
I
your
gave y'all option. Everybody said this video.
kitty.
I want to see
Look at
people who are
me.
like, the steam, I'm putting it in me. To take a little baster, a little turkey baster, that'd be me. If you did this to your asshole, would that be any different? Because you have chronic diarrhea all the
That's
time.
so
I don't know, when's the last
different,
time
you
you've had
lie.
solid poop?
Nah.
Actually, literally half a year. You serious?
This
I should get
is
some fiber. Right?
the blame was that.
Doesn't that get your Can your shit a bit thicker?
Fiber makes it, loosens it.
Oh, loosens it.
I don't know. Fact check.
There's yeah.
We don't have internet.
Yeah, no wonder you're
Fiber.
But there's also the yoni egg.
Ooh,
Another yoni
the
treatment
yoni
being peddled
egg.
is the use of something called a yoni egg.
What
Is
is
it
that?
yoni or yanni? I kind of like yanni.
I think it's
Laurel.
I like yanni though. We're gonna say yanni, which is just a rock you shove up your cooter. I also like cooter.
What
I
the
prefer
hell
cooter
does
over
this
kitty,
have to
if
do
I'm
with
being honest.
health?
I just don't like kitty. They are believed to enhance sensuality, strength, and healing. They are made of various
Damn.
crystals like clear quartz, rose quartz, and jade. Each crystal has its own specific use. They are used to strengthen the pelvic floor muscle, increase natural
What does the
lubrication,
Shun
and
guy
increase
do?
sensation.
Why, Addy?
Natural lubrication, you know what that means.
Why am I getting blamed?
I don't either. But some of the cons of the yoni eggs is that sometimes you can have risk of infection and painful sex.
Ooh, that doesn't sound good.
Use a yoni egg.
I say if you're pregnant, you gotta use a yoni egg. Use a yoni egg as soon as you can, all times, every time. You're supposed to walk around with a yoni egg in you?
No, you're like supposed to lay down and like. There's a video of a girl saying your body needs to accept it. Don't force it in.
What videos did you watch for this video, dude?
What?
I think it's the 4 basic yoni egg.
I'm not. You downloaded it for this video to watch?
Yeah, she does it on TikTok. Also, she like puts it in through her pants.
Guys, you forget that there are people out there that believes in this. There are thousands of people that believe in this. This is not like a made up thing only one individual does.
Oh, it's
Like that is this is
butt
insane.
plug.
I think my dad had some of these.
My dad had a bunch of yoni eggs, but they're strung together, and they were just in his sock drawer. I don't know why. Maybe my dad probably has something. It's not. Yeah.
Once
Fuck
it's
is the yoni
in,
egg
you
even?
can start with some pelvic rocks. Inhale to lift your egg and rock your pubic bone up.
Dude, man, sometimes I wish I had just a cooter, dude. Well, if I had my yoni egg, would be like a dinosaur egg. I'd be like, "Urgh!"
Can someone explain why people do that shit? Because I don't get it.
They're dumb. I don't know. They think this helps them. Thank you for the 100 videos. Bro, I don't know.
Oh, my gutty works falling out with it too.
They're bored and dumb. I don't know.
I don't feel particularly good. We could cut that out of here. Which, if you are wanting
think this will help
designer
them.
yoni eggs,
Yeah, get
luckily,
the Gucci
Gwyneth
yoni
Paltrow,
egg.
with her company Goop, sells yoni eggs for $66.
Bro, what the fuck? She's trying to get... Bro, this woman... Dude, look at that. That's smug. She knows what she's doing. She's trying to scam people, man. God damn, she knows what she's doing.
With her company Goop, sells yoni eggs for $66.
Which I found a better deal. You can get a 3-pack for $77.
You can get 3-pack for $77?
Damn. The yoni egg.
What if we just plugged our store? Most natural integration. But Gwyneth Paltrow's
This
company
is
was fined
insane to me.
$145,000 for false claims that it was good for you and that it did anything. In court, they said it didn't. So I don't know what I'm supposed to tell you. I still advocate the yoni eggs though. Gynecologists and doctors tell people not to use them because they can be dangerous and can actually damage pelvic muscles.
No fucking shit.
The opposite of what they're claiming to strengthen. They're saying
Increases sexual pleasure, boosted femininity and sexual energy.
strengthen. They're saying, oh, put some eggs up your yoni. Hey, put some eggs up in your kitty.
I also read somewhere that
If I say that ever, I'm quitting streaming. That was painful to listen to. Oh my god, that was painful to listen to. Holy shit.
like if you have
No, y'all feel. Oh my shit. Oh my
What
god.
the fuck is vagina-itis?
a type.
What did I come
Really?
back? Y'all, if you just came in there, y'all take a break, okay? Come back in 20 minutes. This is what the people want to see. We're watching Insane World of Alternative Hell. If you just jumped in there and you don't want to hear insanity, take a moment, relax. Wait a moment.
Someone with that.
You don't have
Gotcha.
to- You actually didn't even need to say that right now. Thank God.
Very painful for her.
which Gwyneth Paltrow's company Goop has sold some of the most interesting products, including a candle called "This Smells Like My Vagina" and a $15,000 gold vibrator. The sensation of some gold, huh? Something my mans can't give me. Got a gold dick. Remember. Not bad. But if maybe shoving plastic eggs that break down your pussy muscle isn't for you, then maybe you can drink some piss tea.
Yeah,
We're
this
going
shit
into
is
piss
disgusting.
therapy.
I don't get this. There's so many believe in this.
Hey,
This is insane to
nice
me.
hangout today with my new friend, Redacted, deleted from this earth, and her amazing stash of aged urine. We welcome all initiates to aged urine here. It's the most powerful free medicine you'll ever use. This has to be a troll. I'll tell you what, though.
It's not.
If there was a fucking spectrum
not.
of fucking piss colors here, I mean, do they have every one? I feel like they do.
They have light yellow. There's even some.
Man, there's a shot for this. There's a chart.
Clear one.
I wish my piss was so dehydrated that it was almost black.
Do y'all ever think that, man, we humans are fucked up. There's some really fucked up people out there. That's crazy, man.
Ever heard of maple syrup urine?
Maple syrup urine? No.
That's a disease people have where they'll pee out maple syrup thickness and color.
Well, I don't think it'd be pleasant. As much as I'd want it to be pleasant, though. Especially like imagine you know it's coming. You're like, oh my god, wait, no, I have the maple syrup pee.
Could you imagine aging that though?
Oh, dude. The divine butter, as they call it. Oh, dude. Give me some of that. The claim is that you are reabsorbing all the vitamins and minerals lost when you pee them out.
That's not how that works. No, because you take the vitamins and minerals and then you take out, you drop that's how the body works. You lose them in that's how it.
But research shows that those vitamins and minerals are just so minimal that just taking a vitamin would be healthier. Who would have thought? Instead of drinking your piss, just take maybe a Flintstones gummy. I don't know what I'm supposed to tell you, dude. I got guys just like, just think
eat
about
a fruit.
The gold we're wasting here.
Eat an apple.
There's a guy who would eat his diarrhea and drink his piss on YouTube. Online. I don't know if it was on YouTube, but it was disgusting. Matt showed me it one time. Rat Watson.
That.
Matt Pat.
Yeah, Matt Pat, the game theory. Can you get more vitamins by drinking your pee? It's just a theory. Also to know, urine is a waste that the body just filters out. So you're already getting all the good. This is literal waste.
Exactly.
Get you in to drink pee for health benefits. Get him out of here.
Maybe your body like missed the good stuff though.
Yeah, well, what's f***ed up is I'm thinking of the show Gold Rush, and it's like whenever their machine breaks, they let all the gold get off top of it. So it's like, how do you know your body is optimally absorbing the vitamins, Nick?
It's like double filtration.
You piss it out your tiny pee hole. And here are some of the proposed benefits of drinking urine. Detoxification. What does that mean? What the hell does that even mean? Are you a mutant? Are you going up to fucking Chernobyl victims and giving them urine? What the hell are you talking about, Nick? What is detoxification?
That's just like, you know, if you drink like plum juice.
No! What are you talking about? If you drink plum juice, what is toxified, dude? I want to know.
It's releasing the toxins.
Releasing the toxins in your bodies.
Yeah.
That does not seem right. I don't know if I agree. All right, immune system booster? Maybe. Well, probably because it's like you're drinking.
I mean, if you're drinking, I mean, yeah, maybe that might be true.
It's so horrible for you. You're.
Addy, please remember humans are freaks of nature and find entertainment from random shit. We are just bored. We're bored race.
Body's working overtime, and they're like, we need more men. We need more men. And healing properties. On the list, it just says healing properties. They're like, wait, there are some healing properties. We're not going to tell you which ones, but there are ways to heal yourself from drinking piss, so just let you know. Skin health. Dude, drinking urine's going to make your fucking skin brighter. You're going to glow from drinking it?
Yeah.
No.
I would never be this bored. There's no way I'd ever touch to do any of this shit, man. This is disgusting. This is nasty.
Gonna glow yellow.
I wouldn't even, I wouldn't even accept someone say they do this. This is nasty.
It's like jaundis. Maybe it speeds up the
It's
process of
fucking
jaundice.
nasty.
You get all yellow.
I'll judge you for
this.
this.
Guy
This is
practices
crazy.
urine therapy.
Bro, what the fuck, man? Ugh. Just drink anything else, man. Fuck off.
Even the way he drank at the
nasty.
beginning does
I
not
regret
make
clicking
me
on
think
this video.
that it's-
I
If a
regret
guy's
it. I
advocating
actually
for it,
regret
by now
it.
you should be used to the taste of
I
piss.
regret
Also, that
watching
has
this.
to be
This is
Gold
nasty
Peak
as
sweet
fuck.
tea. That is rancid. That is brown. Look at his face. He's like, you actually lose your sight.
It
Drinking
looks like
3
blood because
ounces
it's
of
aged.
urine is like
It's
eating
aged.
6
It's been
pennies.
sitting there for weeks.
Today we are talking about the ancient art of Shivambu, aka
Shivambu.
urine therapy.
If you're
And the worst part is that they tend to say things that are like people in this tribe used to do this and they used to be good about this and blah. They use like they tend to say like this ancient tribe used to do this, so you should be doing it too. Well, it's most likely fake.
you're kind of older, people will listen to whatever the hell you have to say, don't they? Because they're just like, what is his secret?
Yeah,
This
what
like
is he
idea, it's like,
talking
probably just didn't eat
about?
bread.
Oh my god, I'm
You
so
know what I mean?
curious. This
Motherfucker's probably like,
tribe
I
did
think
it. They
I'm
must be
skip soda.
smart.
This therapy is not right for everyone. It's very esoteric, and it takes a Jedi mind trick to get over your conditioning, your
You mean the fact you're drinking nasty piss?
industrial age school system.
Get over your conditioning, dude. He was like choking back tears drinking it for the first time. It's not for everybody, and it's probably because everything tastes like piss and smells like piss. How much of this do you think it's also people just doing something odd and then being able to like relay that to someone? Like they don't actually have any benefits. They're just like, yeah,
It means
I'm drinking
common
piss right
sense.
now because it makes me
It
feel
means
pretty good.
the
I'm just
normal
doing it for
reaction
attention.
your body
Or
has
just,
to
like,
things they don't like.
individualism.
Oh, probably.
You know, but again,
Jedi
doctors
mind
advise
trick.
against doing this
That's
because
called
it can be harmful
gaslighting.
to your blood and
So
kidneys and can
fucking
reintroduce
true.
bacteria and toxins into your body that your kidney already filtered out, which the detoxification is re-toxification. And there's also a thing called urine injection therapy. Urine injection therapy. This is where you eat a small amount of something you're allergic to and then pee it out. Then you inject that pee into your muscle.
I literally thought this was a troll. I was like, no way this
There's
is
no way that
real.
doesn't kill.
Apparently
Wait,
this
can't
is
that
very
kill
real.
you?
And in 2009, a Bolivian woman died trying.
No fucking shit, man.
That's like if we gave Harry some shrimp and had him piss it out and put it to his fucking bicep. Why would you do that? My God. Jesus Christ. 1 second, sorry. Next up, we also have coffee enemas, which I've heard of coffee enemas. You shoot coffee up your
What
butt
is
hole,
that?
it gets to your bloodstream faster. Why not, dude? I will say, though, people make
Why
weird
do people do this? Why? People so dumb. Why? Why would you do this?
I don't like it. Coffee enemas. It's like, do it by yourself. Which coffee enemas are promoted as a way to heal toxicity in your colon and help with chronic gut issues. I thought it was just to get you zapped up in the morning. Apparently, there's some good stuff here. The process involves brewing a pot of coffee, mixing it with water, and blasting it in your asshole. That last part, you can do it however you want. There's really no right or wrong way. To
Why
blast it.
your
We need to make sure
asshole?
it goes in the hole and gets
Like
up in your gut.
what made them think ass? What made them? Why the ass?
There's absolutely no evidence this helps you. And some of the common side effects of at-home colon cleanses,
What the fucking ass? What the fuck is this?
especially with coffee,
You're just chilling out, just blasting warm coffee in my ass. Yeah.
include rectal burns. Well, yeah. It's a piping hot pot
Ooh,
today.
yeah. The sensitive skin there that's meant to be hidden is getting boiling hot coffee.
Bam! Nausea, vomiting, cramping, bloating, dehydration, bowel perforation, infection caused by improperly sterilized equipment. You're sharing turkey basters. You don't want somebody's poo-poo germs getting on your poo-poo germs, all right? They don't like that. People have reportedly died from these coffee enemas as well. A breast cancer patient began frequent self-administration of coffee enemas. Later, this patient experienced liver failure and died thereafter. The most likely cause of death was the electrolyte imbalance. That's sad. Which at the same time, dude, if I had cancer, why wouldn't you just try anything? You know what I mean? Why not?
What if it's stage 1?
I'd still say it's cancer. I don't think there's any form of cancer where I wouldn't be scared. I like how you're like, what if it's stage 1? Oh, you're stage 1, so you don't have to have the charity then, right? I don't have to give you a check, right? Because you have stage 1. Is that what you're like, Nick? You're a
Who
monster.
thinks of this?
You better
Yeah, it
hope
is impressive that some people thought of this and then also convinced people this is the way to do it.
you not very good stage 1 because you were.
It is impressive, right? Like who fucking
Next up, we
thought
also
about
have
this? Like,
eating
how do you think
basically
about this?
raw products, meat, water, unprocessed waters and milks and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, I've seen people try to eat raw like chicken, and they kind of like cook it a little bit, just a little bit, but they basically eat raw chicken, and they say it's good and healthy for you. I don't have to tell you how that goes, okay? I don't have to tell you how that goes.
We wouldn't be doing this video if we didn't bring
Anything
up
raw is not good. I don't think that's true. I think beef often is fine raw. There's some, the thing is that a lot of beefs are actually fine raw. But when it comes to chicken and pork and fish is fine. Pork and chicken are not fine raw, but beef and fish is often fine raw.
Our good champion, Liver King. Brian Johnson,
Oh my
aka
God.
Liver King, became popular on good champion, Liver King. Brian
Oh, it's not. I thought for a second this was Liver King before.
Johnson, aka Liver King,
Bro, this guy is jacked out of his mind. Look at that vein. Like, look at this fucking dude. Do you not?
became popular on
Of course, whenever you see this guy, you think, man, yeah, this guy is like 50, 40 years old and he's jacked up as fuck. If he's eating liver and this works, yeah, of course, I would do. Why wouldn't you do this? But like, there's he's clearly taking steroids. Full steroids. And I want to explain to y'all, yeah, these visuals are really cool. But do you know what steroids do, chat? Do you guys know what steroids do? It's basically giving out like a thing to your muscle that expands it. And what happens is that you need to think about this goes through your bloodstream. And your heart is a muscle. Do you think having a big heart is smart or good for you, chat? It's not. And whenever your heart is being expanded as well, not great. Not great at all. Also, this goes through your bloodstream. It also has side effects for your brain. Not great. So being visual like this, but then also degrading your heart like fuck, and your brain, not a good idea. Mostly your heart.
Became popular on Instagram and social media by promoting a lifestyle.
It's unrealistic looking like that and saying you're not on steroid. Yeah, I mean, this is clearly steroids. This is jacked
Where he
up to
claims
mine.
to eat raw meat on a carnivore diet.
Bro, what the fuck, Logan Paul doing this? Look at this guy.
Nothing but meat. Crazy abs. He's a very in shape man. I think he's 4'7".
He looks horrible.
Oh, he looks horrible, Nick. Well, take off your shirt.
I don't think so. I'm gonna be real. Like, who gives a fuck? I'm bi. I don't give a shit.
Crazy
Listen, I like men and women. This is hot. This beefy shit is hot as hell. But this unrealistic as hell. It's impossible. And telling people to eat raw meat that they will get this physique is insane.
He's a very in shape.
Is he 4'7"? No way.
I think he's 4.
Holy shit, he's a dwarf. No wonder he's that beefy too. Like, I don't know. If you're short, you can beef a muscle.
7.
I'm taller than him.
Oh, he looks horrible, Nick. Well, take off your shirt. No, go ahead. Take off your shirt. If he looks so horrible, take off your shirt.
His skin looks so bad.
He would be a dwarf. I'm 6'2", Chad. I'm 6'2", so this guy would be too small. He's too small. Jesus.
Oh,
Never
okay.
mind.
Well,
I'll take back what I said.
Oh, okay, man. Stage one, Nick. He constantly denied rumors that he took steroids and attained his physique due to his diet.
Was
and
that
exercise
hot? Do you mean the muscles or the height? I think big muscles are hot, but I know a lot of girls don't think big muscles are hot as hell. But I think it's very cool.
But finally admitted that he was taking $11,000 worth of pharmaceutical enhancements, including steroids and testosterone,
Bro's a
every
titan.
month. It's a lot of guap.
I mean, he's not really a titan. He's like a dwarf. I mean, he's not tall enough to be a titan, but he's beefed up as hell.
A lot of bread. You like I did too.
Not this big, yeah.
Non-meat related.
You like it?
Because I was supposed to be spiteful.
You like it cut, basically. You like it very cut.
Which he was doing this all to sell his own brand of supplements and health products, and the marketing of these campaigns were
Yeah,
very
people
cringe when
believe
I first
this.
saw 'em. 10 out of 10 lions eat the whole feast. Primal protein shake that's delicious as the whole feast.
Imagine eating a protein shake of livers. You know what? I want to imagine everything else.
Very excited about that. The whole feast.
Does that lion look sad?
Adi, I didn't know you were tall, only 5'0", which is tall hair. Oh yeah, in my country, 6 feet is average. I'm basically average here. I don't feel tall. I don't feel tall at all. It's basically average here. So yeah.
Looks like he's about to cry.
The lion does look like, get me out of here. I'm sad. It's the lion from Chronicles of Narnia.
A natural. Yeah, I think people in shape is odd.
Bad joke. Which I know we're beating a dead horse here. But
Basically,
doctors
average is
claim that
great.
you
Yeah,
need
it's
to be very
normal.
careful.
Girls here, average for women here are is like 5'11" or 6 feet. I think it's 5'11" actually. I think 5'11" is normal for women here, and then the men is 6 feet.
When consuming raw meat, as you can get food poisoning and a number of foodborne pathogens by eating raw meat.
Because meat, the things that meat takes in a lot of bacteria, so it's very easy for bacteria to live on meat. This is a living specimen. Like I mean, obviously. So whenever that's why you should never eat grounded meat. That's why you should always like cook grounded meat, because there might be a lot of bacteria in it. That's why this bad.
All right, this is just me
Bunch
saying
of
as a
giants.
buddy, but you know what I found online. I would never know that. I know it's bad to eat raw meat, but I didn't know what it actually
I love
did.
tall
You
women.
hear about the girl who
Same.
ate uncooked pork?
What happened to the girl who ate uncooked pork?
I think like a super tall girl is hot as hell.
Circulatory system.
Dude, tall Asian girls? Oh my fucking god, man.
Worms.
Man.
You said that.
Tall men,
In a
tall.
way.
Dude, I like everything. I think everything is tall. But yeah, in Scandinavia, a lot of people are very tall. A lot of people are very tall. It's just
That
natural. I
makes
think
it
people
feel-
in Netherlands are taller. As far as I know, Washington is from Netherlands. So she could definitely apply, comment on it. But like, I think people in Netherlands I think they're usually also like 6'2". The men are usually 6'2", 6'1".
Like a lie. Even the way you said worms
short
could
Asian
not
girl.
have come across as more of a lie. All right, well, that's cool. Worm woman? What do people like worms?
She died.
Hmm.
I think 3 kids and a husband.
God, that's tragic. What a haunting story to tell me. Something that's becoming more popular recently is drinking like raw milk, which is just milk that hasn't been pasteurized. Claims that skipping the pasteurization process will allow you to
Doesn't this taste nasty?
consume the natural pathogens in the milk, and you can get antimicrobial and immune boosting properties. But you can, once again, get very sick from these pathogens because you're not a cow.
Also, the cows walking shit and the shit gets all in the udders and.
The cow's walking shit gets up on the udders. There's even a trend of drinking raw water.
Better than the dude drinking age piss. I'm gonna be real. This raw milk thing is probably the only thing. Raw water, yeah. This is the only thing I'd be going for.
drinking water from a natural source that isn't treated or filtered, which of course is dumb because
That is so stupid.
unfiltered water has bacteria and pathogens that will get you sick. I don't know if we told you this,
What
but
the fuck is raw water? Unfiltered water.
pathogens will get you sick.
Go to your lake and just take a glass and drink that water. That's basically it.
Do that. Just drink filtered water. We have whole systems that make
There's
the water
a reason why we filter water. These bacteria are not good for you.
clean. People and piss in waters. There's dead in the
people
water.
die.
Don't drink the water. Imagine going to a lake and drinking lake
No, people
water.
die
Oh
from
my
this.
God. No, thank you, sir. is what I'm
Actually,
saying.
this can also dehydrate you even more.
That's why you go to your secret spring water up in the mountains.
Yeah, that's right.
Nobody goes.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
you gotta
that's
be like
right.
Sammy Welljack or whatever the guy's name was from Holes. You gotta find those stuff, that water up there, because no one.
Damn, yummy.
Yeah. Onion water. Which let's say you want to try
Onion
drinking
water?
the natural water, anyways, fellas, ladies. Well, luckily there's a company called Live Water where you can get 2.5 gallons of live water for $36.99. That's
Bro.
They don't even do anything to it. They just go up to a lake probably and they're like, put it in there.
I remember
40
this.
bucks.
There was
Wow.
like this a Voss water. Have you heard about Voss water? It's written like this. This branding here, for a long time in Europe and I think even America, this water was one of the most expensive bottles of water you could ever buy. This was like mostly bought by like rich people. And they were looking at this water as the cleanest, the best water, and has pretty bad glass bottle. You know what they found out? They found out a couple years ago, they found out it was just water taken from a random town in Norway. Just a completely random town. And those bottles of water went for like $6 each. Like a liter or half a liter of a bottle. It's crazy. It was just random Norwegian water. There's nothing special about it.
Human glue facials. You know what I'm talking about? The stinky
What?
stuff that comes out your wawa.
I've heard about this. This is no, that's nasty.
Human
I've
glue
heard about
facials.
this.
You know what I'm talking about? The stinky stuff.
Yeah,
that
those
comes out your
girls that
wawa.
believe in this.
Probably skip this one. Which human glue facials are exactly what they sound like. Where's this going, dude? Which is rubbing human glue on your face as a natural facial remedy that can apparently moisturize and build collagen production. Women getting a facial using salmon cum. Salmon cum.
Doesn't have to be human, baby.
It could be. You people put animal.
Salmon cum.
Animal stuff.
I was gonna say horse glue, but that's just glue. Unfortunate. There's no evidence that it does any of that. And the worst part is that you can actually have allergic reactions, give yourself acne, or even get an STD on your face from glue.
No way.
No. I buy black market glue.
Why?
Black market
just
glue?
Use your own glue.
Oh, that's gross. I don't want to glue myself.
I don't think you glue yourself. I think you just.
What's human glue? Let's not talk about
Which
that.
maybe we want to get out of the physical realm of weird health practices, right? Why don't we go to the brain? Mental health. Didn't think I would be so bold, did you? Well, I'm an advocate for mental health. All right. Better help ad right here.
Just buy a shitty cream instead of something. I don't know.
If you have a lot of inner anger, right? Maybe a lot of different things going on. You can go to a rage retreat and spend $4,000 yelling with other women. Sounds like my wife's book club. This is a ceremony in which participants scream and beat large sticks on the ground in the woods.
I can understand
Participants
this.
are encouraged to think of people and experiences that have wronged them and to scream and swing the sticks for at least 20 minutes or until their arms get out, which for me would be a lot shorter. Give me 3 minutes. 3 good minutes of screaming and whacking something, I'd be toast. You kidding me? My fat ass, I'd be winded immediately. My screams too after a while, I'd be like, Hey, you know, there's nothing wrong with going in these retreats and doing this kind of thing. I just think it's kind of funny. Going on top of a mountain and slamming sticks around like a
It's just feeling primal. It's the primal energy.
It's the void, you know? But sometimes, yeah, if it's good for you, then I say do it. If you got
to be honest, I did this.
$4,000
There's
lying
nothing
around, that's what
wrong
you wanna spend it
about
on,
getting your rage
do what you
out.
want. All I'm saying is I would buy a sick race car bed. Why don't they sell adult race car beds, Nick?
They do. I have one.
That's a revelation.
Isn't it crazy, chat? We found something in this insane world of alternate health that y'all be fine with.
Race car bed?
Yeah, I upgraded my bed.
Wow. We hit one of
So
them.
at first we did have a single cab car. Now we got a driver and a passenger seat in the bed there. Pretty excited. But you know, this helps to release anger and just to get out some pent up emotions. But you could also just work out or go to a boxing class or something like that. But you know, if you want to spend the money and go up to a mountain and scream,
just work out, lift rocks.
I will be soon when I do my body transformation video. And by the end of this year, you guys be like,
bro, he's gonna have a sick cut. It's gonna be big.
Mountain, I screamed. I took $4,000. I lit on fire and I like. I threw it out like that.
That's crazy. 80 more. 80 more.
Throwing ice in the tub.
Damn.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, the ice tub one is good too.
I put that in there like. Anyways, never mind.
Yeah, dude. Some people want to throw ice in a bath. Is that a fucking problem, Nick? You know, you've really shown who you are through this video. You know that? You really opened up Pandora's box to people. I hope you know that. There's a whole wave of hate coming for you, dude. You better watch your back.
Go.
But there's also spiritual energy camps as well. Spiritual energy camps are another way to release emotions that promise to help heal your ailments through spiritual ways rather than conventional medicine.
What
Sometimes
the
you
fuck
gotta
does
ask
that mean?
God. I do. I talk to him sometimes. I say,
Was that like an aura?
put that bean down on my head.
Your disease is gone.
Yoga Prana Vidya
Oh my
offers a
God.
2-week energy healing camp that claims to cure various cancers, diabetes, relationship issues, and hearing loss.
How does it fix relationship issues? Does it like take all those problems away?
Tragic of them all.
What was kind of funny is YouTube had to put a warning saying AIDS can't be cured.
YouTube AI, whatever, is just like, there is no cure for AIDS at this time. Yeah, fucking Yoga Prana Vidya is just like, goddamn AI. The camp teaches you how to heal various factors of your life through the use of energy without touching the body. They also claimed a patient went in with a wheelchair, but by the end of the camp, they were able to walk on their own. Dude,
Wow,
those people have
it's
been doing
like
that forever, and I
Jesus.
believe every single one.
Dude,
of them.
this
And,
guy,
we have
man.
testimonies from these guys, right?
This is heaven, and this is the only one place in the universe. I was living in a myth, and this is reality. Your healing started the moment you registered.
Definitely
That's right.
not paid actors.
The time you paid the money and registered, your healing began, guys. It's time. It's time y'all get on this $800 subscription, guys. Every week, $800, but this will help you out. You're gonna be on your healing adventure right now.
Or delusional, or alcoholics.
Man.
I don't know which one. Which I want to say
What the
meditation and breathing
fuck?
exercise. I used to
Did I
meditate.
love these
Used to sit in
scam
the
artists are
shower,
insane.
Just kind of sit there. Well, I never did this. I know that people always think about this, but I just would sit and think after a while. And then my demons were too loud and they scared me, so I stopped. I just like the idea of someone guy just being like, there's some bad people were talking back to me, so I cut that out.
Man.
Which maybe you don't want to deal with the weird piss stuff or spiritual stuff. So then we get into biohacking and technology.
Wow.
Biohacking is a loose term that involves optimizing your lifestyle and diet with the little changes that can make you a healthier person. Sounds right. Sounds good. Remember the vampire we talked about? He was cool.
He is definitely biohacking.
He's definitely biohacking, and he has his olive oil, snake oil. I want to get a bottle of it and cook me some sweet potatoes with it. So I
Bless
can stop
you.
doing that, dude. If I had snake oil, my burps wouldn't sound like that. Is alternative medicine Tums?
Urine Tums?
Yeah, my urine Tums that I have a bucket of Tums that I piss on and I eat them. It helps my heartburn and it gets rid of all the gutty work acid that I have. It'll only run you through a morning routine of one of these biohackers. TikToker Primal Health Guy seems kind of normal at first, and then he says he'll sit outside and ice his balls.
Then I'll sit outside.
Why?
Or at the kitchen table while I ice my balls and do a face cold plunge.
Already off to a good start.
Why?
If any of my friends started telling me I've been regularly waking up early and icing my balls, I would just have so much respect. That's insane. That's like an ice bath. When people tell me they do ice baths now, I'm just like, way to follow the trend, dude. Why don't you ice your balls? Just your balls, too. Look real weird. Then he says he uses a bidet.
The worst thing is that going in an ice bath actually is very healthy for you. But why ice your balls?
And squatty potty before sitting in an infrared sauna suit, which I will be an advocate till my
I have done this. I've sat in this thing. I don't know where the fuck it is. I've sat in one of those sauna suits before. It was pretty chill. Nothing crazy.
Your balls. Just your balls, too. Look real weird. Then he says he uses a bidet and squatty potty before sitting in an infrared sauna suit, which I will be an advocate till my dying breath. A bidet should be in every house in America. If I was president, that'd be rule number one.
Practice what you preach, dude. Where's our bidet?
We have a bidet. We just haven't hooked it up, Nick. Don't push me on this again, okay? We're gonna get it in when we get it in.
My asshole is dirty.
Don't I know. I go in your bathroom after you.
Which one does he do first? Freeze the balls, or he does not? He just freezes the balls.
Let me tell you, I can tell that asshole's dirty. Good God. Don't want the water bill going up so high because I feel like you let that bidet ride, dude. There are also grinders. And I'm not talking about the homosexual dating app where you can elicit sex in public places with random men. If I was gay, I'd be on it. I just flashed my user. These grinders are people who enhance their bodies with do-it-yourself cybernetic devices or by introducing biochemicals. Like one guy here is getting night vision eyes. The grinder injected chlorophyll-like substance called Chlorn E6 into his eyeballs. Following the procedure, the grinder's eyesight improved at night, but the very next day, his eyesight returned to normal. That picture is crazy. Also, does that not look like Jesse Plemons?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my
That
god.
looks just like Jesse Plemons.
I was more focused on the...
Yeah, the guy getting the syringe, I was actually like, I don't want to look at that.
What?
Makes you think of like some Clockwork Orange shit. Which then next up, you could also human glue retention. Am I right, boys? AKA no fap, which also no fapping is a form of biohacking, boys. Okay, I know we've already went over looks maxing. And we have a bunch of edging, gooning, munting, and all kinds of stuff. But still, there are some very clear benefits when it comes to human glue retention, like clear skin, increased testosterone, weight loss. I bet my ass is beating my dick every day, dude. Increased muscle mass, physical rejuvenation, and a deeper voice. The joke. Okay. But because one might develop erectile dysfunction, premature ejaculation, or retrograde ejaculation, which is when human glue travels back into the bladder. Ooh, I don't know if I like that, dude. That's like the forbidden Cinnabon factory right there or something. I don't like that. Biohacking, people usually end up with some kind of gimmicky thing or trying to, like we've done with the human vampire, make themselves not necessarily immortal, but live way longer than what humans should.
This guy is crazy. Do you know what this guy does? This is like a 40 or 50-year-old man. And he's injecting the blood of his son into his body to look younger.
What?
His son, yes. His son is donating blood to his dad so his dad can inject his son's blood into his body.
but you do have to give him props for trying, right? I'd say that with everybody here. Unless you're a scammer type, anybody just being like, I'm just gonna try holistic, dude. The doctors.
A lot of them are actually kind of like, like this called earth thing, where it's just you go out into the dirt barefoot and just stand there.
Yeah, I think not all of this is bad. I mean, like if you're earthing, you're just walking around without shoes on and stuff, being more connected to the earth. What? How the fuck is that ever a negative? That's like some 1960s old man shit. Put on some goddamn shoes, you fucking hippie. Biohacking also includes red light therapy, ice bath plunges, and meditation. Meditation's just in all of these, dude.
Ice bath is good for you, actually good for you. And I heard these masks are good for your skin. I don't know if this is good though, but I heard it is.
Imagine like walking up to your spouse in the middle of the night, looking out, they probably think that they're getting fucking abducted. And there's also Neuralink. Elon Musk.
Ice bath is not actually in this list. It's not actually in this list. They were just talking about it because of that dude icing his balls. Like, why not just take an ice bath?
Founder of Tesla and new owner of Twitter, is a big supporter of biohacking and created a microchip for your brain called the Neuralink. The idea behind it is that you would be able to use your brain to perform action.
I don't want the fuck this. Get this fuck out of here, man. Imagine if somebody calls me and I can't ignore the call. Imagine if somebody puts an ad in this Neuralink and I can never get rid of these ads. I don't want to have none of this. Nah.
And connect wirelessly to technology so you can just think about things and they would happen. No. Kind of like cyberpunk technology.
It's not cool. This is weird. It's annoying. It's gonna work. No.
Very, very doubtful.
I hate this.
It would also be used medically to restore vision to blind people or help paralyzed people walk again. Not gonna work.
How would that work? That doesn't make sense.
Oil salesman. I would rather just go to the yoga thing. Did you see the testimonials, Nick? Play the testimonial again.
I'm okay now. There's no dizziness.
Pretty hard to argue with that.
You will be dizzy once you get the check, though.
They ran tests using monkeys, but all the monkeys ended up dying.
No fucking shit or monkeys, man.
None of the deaths were due to the Neuralink, and they
who would trust this man? Bro is gone, man. Who trusts this man?
Elon Musk claimed that
I don't trust this guy to put shit in my brain.
None of the deaths were due to the Neuralink, and they used monkeys that had terminal illness, stage 1 monkeys. But reports came out, and former employees revealed this was a lie. Many of the monkeys that had died were healthy prior to the surgery. One monkey, in fact, had a piece of Neuralink break off in its brain, and they needed to euthanize it, while another just started shoving its head into the floor for no reason, and her health deteriorated so rapidly that they had to euthanize her as well.
No wonder you're shoving something in their brain. Do you think that'll be fine? We don't even understand brains yet. We haven't fully understood the brain yet. How are we gonna fiddle with it like that? We get it in bits, but we don't really understand how things are working or how we keep on all this memory in our brain and a lot of other things. Like, how the fuck are we gonna do this?
They implanted the chip into a 29-year-old quadriplegic man named Nolan Arbaugh. He said he could not feel the chip, and that the first night he had it installed, he spent all night playing Civilization 6. There are also videos showing how he can move a mouse and click just with his thoughts, which is actually pretty interesting and sweet that a guy can just play 6 if this is actually real. Move around, do it, whatever, and play the game.
I heard
just
about
using
this.
his mind is pretty sweet, but I feel like we haven't had it in
Is he alive?
brain long enough to really know what the side effects are going to be.
Have you seen the procedure, what it's done? Elon Musk doesn't want to have a human do it. It's a robot that drills a quarter size of your skull out of your brain, picks it up, injects the Neuralink, and then they super glue your skull back. So you just
super glue it?
You have these quarter size holes. And he was saying like you could get 6 of them.
God. Quarter size hole, and then also they're sponsored by Gorilla Glue whenever they're done. The robot like wakes you up, you're like, and they're just like, we just want you to know that we're using Gorilla Glue to put your skull back together. Okay, back to sleep. And they like hit you with a Looney Tunes hammer. Conk! Which, you know, this is the conclusion of the video, is do your own research. Do things that you're comfortable with. Be sure to just look into things. Don't just take one person's advice. Ask some professionals too. Doesn't mean everybody knows the right answers and shit, but if you're gonna do some alternative medicines, do something that's good for you and not gonna just put you in a bunch of danger, all right? Okay. Please listen to me. All I gotta say is thank you so much for watching the video today. If you're an alternative health guru, please hit me up and get me in one of your programs immediately. I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.
I am... I am... I'm speechless. I want to go home. I kind of regret watching this. What the fuck was that? Okay, in short, everybody is crazy. Okay, everyone's. What do y'all think, chat? Was that a good video? Did you have fun? Was that fun? Jesus Christ, my head hurts. My brain is forever stained with this information. Man, you know what? You know what we need? Man. This is I don't
brains
know.
are dust.
Our brains are dust. Maybe we need a Neuralink now. Perhaps we need a Neuralink now. This is crazy. You know what? You know, maybe you know what it reminds me a little bit of? I feel like we need to watch something that will just like put our minds away. Cause this was just too crazy. I don't know how to feel at the moment. This was nuts. That was something. What do y'all think? Do y'all have fun? Was that fun? No. Okay. It was a service. Yeah, you know, I'm not even gonna ask people to like this video, but if you enjoy reacts, feel free to sub. And if you want to come and be traumatized with chat over here live, you're free to come by my Twitch channel on twitch.tv/Adley. That was crazy. Wow. All right, I'll see you around. Help us. Help them. Help. Oh my God.